Hey, how's it going? It's Cali here, and today I wanted to talk about something that I find to be quite the conundrum within our lovely otaku community. You know, there are times when I think that the community is just like really innovative and witty and just like on point, but then on the other hand, there are times when we are just as basic as a mug. And one particular area that I find that our basicness just comes right into play is when we ask people questions, specifically those who are working within the industry. Whether that be like anime, gaming, cosplay, what have you. I just find that many people just don't know what to say once they're at the mic, and normally one of three things ends up happening. Number one, a person will ask a question that has literally been answered a quintillion times. A quick Google search could give them their answer, and this person probably already knows the answer, but they just want to hear that person say it in front of them in that moment. Number two, people just tend to word vomit. An example that I tend to see the most goes something like this.
Oh my gosh, you're here, I'm here, we're here together, and oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm just breathing the same air as you, and oh my goodness, I just have so much to say. You have just been such an inspiration in my life, and I admire your work, and I love you and your work. I mean, I'm not trying to be creepy, but I love you, and your work has really inspired me to do better, be better, and I'm just so happy that you're here today, and I just really want you to know.
But it's not like I can really knock the people in this group because, like, you know, they're just in their feelings and like they're truly living in the moment, wanting to savor the experience for as long as possible. And with that, they tend to unleash their full, sincere, personal admiration. But sometimes it can be like a little overwhelming and a bit drawn out, to the point like they're telling the person like their entire life story and not really asking a question. And lastly, number three, the people who are running the event will specifically say like, hey, we don't have much time, so we ask that you limit your question down to one, right? But then the person will come up and ask like a 5-part question. And it's like, I get it, you know, like you want to ask your questions within like your short window of time, but literally everybody is short on time in that situation. And the people behind you would like to ask their questions before they're told, I am so sorry, but we are all out of time for questions, because that sucks too. So in an attempt to aid the effort of asking interesting, concise, and non-basic questions to people in the industry, I've devised a list of, you've guessed it, questions. And I hope that at least one of these can help you out and or you might be interested in. And in the meantime, while I do that, you will see me frost these cupcakes right over here. Can you even see that? I'll be frosting these cupcakes Sailor Moon style while I'm giving you the list of questions. So let's just hop right into it. What is one of your guilty pleasures? What was one of your most defining moments in your career? What's your favorite country you've been to? What people would you suggest keeping an eye on who are producing amazing work in your field? Have you ever met any celebrities that made you starstruck? What is your take on the amount of people entering said profession, like too little, too much? If you could bankrupt one person or company, who would it be? If you could start all over again, what would you do differently getting to where you are now? What movie or series ending really frustrated you, and how would you change it? If your work were to be suddenly eliminated, what kind of work do you feel prepared to do? Can you tell me of an instance where you've done something incredible only to have no one around to see it? Did you have a mentor? And if so, how did they impact you? What is one mistake you witness people in your industry making more frequently than others? What are a couple of solid resources that you'd recommend to someone who's looking to gain insight into becoming someone that does what you do? How do you think your parents feel about your career path? What are you doing to ensure you continue to grow and develop creatively or in your field? Would you say you are a part of any fandoms? If so, can you name 2? What would you say are a couple of lacking traits among people who are joining your industry? What do you think makes our fandom culture so unique? Do you actively watch any of the series you star in, or do you find yourself not really having time for that because you star in it? What are you doing to attract new talent? Or are you letting people just come to you? What are your current goals with your career? Have you ever walked out of a movie before it was done? If so, which one? What would you say is your random hidden talent if you have one? What is one behavior or trait that you've seen derail people in your industry's careers? Do you have any lucky items, objects, or quirky traditions? If so, what's one of them? What keeps you motivated to continue to do what you do? What would you say are important characteristics that every person wanting to join your industry should possess? What 3 internet sites do you find yourself constantly on? Can you give one example of something that you think wasn't up to standard but the fandom thought it was glorious? Have you ever gone out and purchased merchandise from a franchise you were a part of? If so, what was it? Have you ever heard any outstanding rumors about yourself that you were like, meh, I don't mind if that keeps going, spread that along? Have you ever had a goal you chased only to be let down when you achieved it? If so, what? Which celebrity annoys you the most? In what way does your success/fame hinder or bother you the most? Whew. And that's a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate it as always. What did you think of these questions? Did you like them? Did you hate them? Do you have any better ones? I'd love to know, so please let me know in the comment section below. And stay tuned for more anime-esque stuff coming your way. And hey, if you like this video, please let me know by hitting that like and subscribe buttons. And that's it for me. Thank you again for sharing a part of your day with me. And I hope the rest of your day is exciting. Until next time. Smoothies are life.